Today was about bringing together artists, arts organisations and education into the same room. What we know about the arts and the education sector is they have been interacting for decades, but actually bring them together to talk about research, to talk about teaching and education, some of the most important arts and education organisations around. So it was a really exciting opportunity to get dialogue happening in that space.
So the purpose of this discussion today was to think about what partnerships it could develop in the coming months and years to ensure the impact of its scholarship. And their ability to do so will be very largely determined by the partnerships that they can create with the broader community.
It's one of our tenets to establish authentic partnerships. So connecting those organisations as well as getting them to talk to us about what they see are ways forward in the current climate and imagine possibilities in terms of, now that Create's established, how we can work together in a meaningful way.
We had a lot of discussion about shared knowledge economies and the new economy and how we could work together in a mutually beneficial way to support and elevate this shared purpose we have around the importance of arts and creativity.
So we raised and explored a number of, I think, critical issues. And the first of those was around the kinds of challenges in terms of partnerships and funding because of the contraction of funding in the sector. Industries have been hammered by the kind of shutdowns that we've experienced. Really has pushed us to think about investment from a much broader range of possible partners than those associated directly with the arts.
The Create Roundtable today was fabulous, really good to meet people from across the sector, great flow of ideas, really what's needed in this time for us to plan as a small theatre company to work with some schools in the western suburb, connections, to look at research, measurement, evaluation, all really big things that are hard for a small to medium arts organisation to tackle by themselves.
Sharing a language about how we communicate the value of the arts and to forge a path for where we might be able to work with schools and principals about the arts and the creativity and the value of that across the curriculum.
I think it was also valuable to have Peter O'Connor's input as well. His centre in Auckland is a little way ahead, but to hear what's been possible, I think gives us hope that, you know, there is a way forward.
So the centre's vision, the centre's goal is that the arts are recognised and validated as a means for us to better understand the world so we might imagine the world differently. That the arts are a democratic right and that everybody deserves access to the power of the arts.
Create Centre sits in a space that nobody else sits in, which is a connector between arts, education and health. The work that we're doing at the moment in empathy, the partnerships we've had with arts organisations and educators make us able to shift the dial when it comes to research, when it comes to professional learning. We are a space where things can happen for this sector.